Welcome back, heroes. All right, we are going to be playing our Devastation Evoker. We've added and fixed a few add-ons. As you can see, there's a bunch going on my screen right now. I may have to try and move some of it. Let's see, let's just put that there. We are going to go talk to Chromie, since Devin's not on and he picked Kata. We're going to go pick a different one. We're gonna do, let's go, oh, the heck with it. We can do, no, we'll do Lich King. I like Lich King. Okay. I'm also going to be testing out the one-button build, so I actually have that on my bar. I don't know how well that's going to work for lower level stuff, because all the stuff that I have seen for it has been strictly for max level characters, so I don't know if that's actually going to work well for us, but we are going to give it a shot. I don't see... Sail to Northrend. Here we go. I mean, come on. Doggo looks so legit. That face has got a messed up eye. That one's got a messed up snout. There's an extra mouth there. And another one on this side with a wolf face coming out of it. I mean, this mount is just awesome. I like it. Let's go. Do I have it set for this? Yes, I do. Ooh. Let's move that here. And move that one over here. There. Now stuff's out of my way for the most part, but I can still see everything else. Ha! All right. I have to say, I super enjoyed playing last night. Even after I got off here, I was playing with Devin for probably another 30 to 40 minutes. Does it say that I'm in... Bonus event skirmishes? Oh. Okay, I don't care about that. And Sign of Iron. Bonus Warlords of Draenor Time. We're not doing that. I don't care about it. Both of those do nothing for us. I think it's funny that both the Horde and the Alliance come to the same starting spot here in boring Tundra. Alliance is here, Horde is over here. It's like, honestly, the Alliance should come to Howling Ford first, and the Horde should get here, and they kind of just meet in the middle. That's what Winter Spring is. If I remember, where is it at? Yeah, Winter Spring. Well, I guess not, because if that was going to be the meeting point, it should be closer to here, but it is what it is. Ooh. Hello? I'm stuck. What the heck? Alright, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I don't know what we were stuck on. That was dumb. I just realized that there was quests somewhere over here. Let's see. Oh, looks like the Flight Master has one. Okay. And then the recruitment officer has one. Okay, now it says we need to turn in some stuff. Complete that. Accept a griffin ride to Dalaran and speak with Fairwind at Hero's Welcome. Meet with General Alos inside the barracks he's over here. We can keep this Allies and Dalaran quest, but we don't really need to... Let's see, it says he's somewhere around here. Oh, he's above me. There we go. Nope. Is he legit, like, straight above me? I don't get why the quest didn't say he was above me. That's weird. I did unlock the Iron Dwarves before we started the stream. I wanted to have at least one new race, so to speak, unlocked today. I'm gonna probably do that tomorrow too, is just work on, since we're not going to be streaming, and since we've moved over to retail, I don't know what kind of videos I want to put out for retail, because it's been a hot minute, so we may stream tomorrow, I don't know, but typically Thursdays are my non-stream days now. So, yeah, that's fun. Alright, let's... Okay. Am I supposed to be throwing stuff at this guy? Oh, nope, it just says we gotta slay him, so that's fine. There we go. Now we can see the nameplates. The problem that I see with this build is the fact that because we get things off of cooldown fast enough, we're not really... and things are dying fast enough, we don't really have to worry too much about it. Let's see. Hawthorne's anti-venom. Okay, that's back this way. Fun fact. We can turn this in. Ooh, we gotta pick a reward. Neither of which works for us. Gross. That's money. Oh, it did level up. That's cool. Okay, I believe this is the one that is underneath. Ooh. Problem is like, I've done this quest so long ago, I don't remember... Like, this was the last area that I did quests for. So I quite honestly don't remember a lot of these zones. I mean, heck, Northrend came out, God, years ago. I want to say, like, 2010, maybe? 2012, something stupid like that. I mean, it's been a good hot minute since Wrath of the Lich King came out. In fact, Wrath of the Lich King was the last time I was a major raider. Like, was in a raid group doing raids. This was the last expansion I did raids on. I tried to get back into the game and be a raid member. Jeez, years ago, when Mist came out. Let's just living flame this guy. Jeez. Since it's just me, I really wish I had the ability to knock more than just one. If Devin was here, we'd be able to get at least 2 per cast of that. Okay, quest done. In theory, we should be able to just cruise through quests. I did look up a build today. You know, full disclosure, I did look up a build, and it looks great. I can see how it still has the same issues that Ascension had with its class system, where you have to kind of put points where you don't want to put points in order to put points where you do want them. Which to me is kind of a downside. It's like, why do I need to put points in a passive that does not benefit my DPS or survivability in any way, but you're going to sit here and tell me that I need to worry about that. Okay, so we've got the sinkholes here. We've got quest there. All right. Oop, nope. This class, thankfully, does not need to really worry about mounts, because we can kind of just fly on our own, which is nice. And the other one... Cultist... Okay. There we go. Ooh, that's gonna be in the way of my bags. Hold on. Let's move that there. And then that one I can still see in the bag. Okay. I'll have to move that again, but I'll move it later. Right now, it's not really affecting much, so I'm okay. Let's see here. Now we need to go way over there to get that explosive set. And normally you'd be like, oh, I gotta mount up, run through, hope nothing aggroes me kind of thing. If you don't have a flying mount. But with the Evoker, you don't even need to worry about that. It's just fly. Boom, alright. Quest complete. So we can go turn in both of those. I'm not worried about doing the quest behind me yet until we're able to stop having turn-ins over here. Well, another level, another quest. There's level 15. We can now officially do dungeons too. So we might attempt to do some dungeons. The other beauty is like, and the reason why I really wanted to come back to retail is, unlike Ascension, where if I got to a certain point ahead of Devin, it became very difficult for us to level together anymore. So then one of us would have to start another character and yada yada yada. Here, we can do a time walking event. Everything scales to both of us. And as soon as he hits 15, we can do dungeons. So it doesn't really matter in that regard. Because of the way zone scaling works. Or level scaling, I think is what they refer to it as. I have no idea what any of these quests are, but we're picking them all up. Because the more quests we get, the faster we can level, the faster we level, the less time we have to be out here in Northrend.
How are you? Have a good one.
And I can tell you this, if we get to level 40 with this guy, we're just going to use him to do the rest of the factions that we don't have. Or not factions, playable races that we don't have. So that way, if we decide to make any other characters in the future, we have all the playable races. So we'll see. We'll see. I only technically have 2 more to get that don't require a long process to get. Though we may end up getting the long process completed just because we're going to be able to... I mean, if we end up sticking to this game, which is most likely going to be the case since I just spent money on it. Ooh, let's see here. We lose intellect, but we gain haste. No thanks. This one, we lose haste, but we're going to gain crit, armor. Yeah, so we want the helmet. Grab that. Okay. At some point, I'll go figure out the housing stuff so that we can talk about it as a team, as a group, as a guild. But yeah, as of right now, I'm not too worried about the housing. Mainly because I'm fairly confident that there is a ton of other people out there right now that they are doing the housing information. And base building has never been like my forte, my go-to, whatever you want to call it. But the fact that they did come out, I did hear that they had come out and, let's see, Cultist and the Docks defeated... We're looking for someone particular. Death beckons. You are 1,000% correct. For you. Alright, and then there's supposed to be somebody in the inn, apparently, is what it looks like. Oh, it's that one right there, where we were able to see him before it wore off. Well, I suppose that's it then. I won't go down quietly. But you will get one tapped. Okay, then we go back outside. And there's one at the jail. Or castle, fort, whatever this is supposed to be. You know, thinking about the lore of World of Warcraft for a hot second, what makes me laugh about all of it is the fact that in... Oh, it's nobody. Oh, there he is. I was like, I could have sworn he was down here. With World of Warcraft, if you think about it from Alliance or a Horde side, right? You had a group of people that banded together because they were being persecuted, right? Orcs, trolls, Tauren, and undead, originally. Yeah. because the Blood Elves weren't brought in until Burning Crusade. And then on the Alliance side, you had the gnomes, the humans, dwarves, and night elves. Those were your 4 races for this side. And they band together to defeat the other side. That was the whole point, right? Alliance versus Horde. The Horde were these quote-unquote monsters. They were evil and vile and needed to be defeated. That was the whole point, right? Every game that Blizzard pumped out that had anything to do with Warcraft, that was the idea. The Horde band together because they didn't want to be persecuted anymore by the Alliance, so they band together. Specifically the Undead, because at one point everybody hated them because of the Lich King, but you would have to play Warcraft 2 and 3, I think, in order for that lore to make more sense. Then in Burning Crusade, we added the Draenei and the Blood Elves. The Blood Elves joined the Horde because we were like, hey, we don't care about the fact that your Sunwell exploded and now you're considered these evil elves. And the fact that they were near the undead starting zone kind of made sense. But what gets me is every expansion, whether that's the Dragon Isles, and I was telling Devin this too. When this game first started, you had Kalimdor and you had Eastern Kingdoms. That was it. That's all you had. Kalimdor, Eastern Kingdoms. And the map was a lot closer together. And then Burning Crusade came out, and they added the Outlands. And you were like, okay, cool. So a portal opened up. It explained how orcs got to Azeroth. It explains, you know, all of that stuff. And it introduced a group of beings that were technically the Draenei. And so it introduced those. So we had these 2 continents, and then we had, and that was back before Azure Mist and, well, no, Teldrassil was still here because that was Night Elves. But the Azure Mist and Blood Mist Isles did not exist at that point. So it was this with that, and then this, and that was it, right? In fact, if memory serves me, this wasn't even a thing here. Isle of Quel'Danas, and then Eversong Woods. That you couldn't go to these 2 areas. Like, they were part of the map, but not accessible, right? I don't even think the Ghostlands were accessible. I think what it really was you could go from Tristful Glades all the way to Eastern Plaguelands. There was all this up here, but you couldn't do anything with it, right? Then Lich King came out, and Northrend magically spawned, right? And we were like, holy crap, how... Like, I get it, if you're going from here to here, you don't think of an isle... Like, if you've never gone up to explore north, okay, I can see that, right? Then Cataclysm shows up, and What's-His-Face opens up... Deathwing opens up this big tsunami here, and we're like, okay, cool, we gotta go through the giant tsunami to get to... Kazan and all that stuff, right? Or Deep Holm. Deep Holm is where you had to go here from the Maelstrom. These 2 I don't think existed at that point. But then, like, here's my thing, is if they were sending boats and they were sending Zeppelins out this way, how did we miss all of this? You know what I mean? It's like, how? How do you just miss complete... Like, the lore says that at least Pandaria has an excuse. They were shrouded in mist. Zandalar was being magically hidden by the Zandalar trolls, you know. So it's like, okay, I get it to an extent, but at the same time, it's like, bro, there's no way you missed all of those islands, all that continent. No, it's just not physically possible. Okay. Still have no idea what professions I would want to do on this guy, if I'm being perfectly honest. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything else here that we need, so we can go ahead and get out of here. Yeah, because it says we've got stuff to turn in this way. Complete. Accept. Accept. We're gonna go turn in the other quest too, because it was back up over this way in town. Because we can easily just fly back over there. It's not that big of a deal.
You need something? See you later.
We don't really need versatility or mastery, so I'll take that. Hopefully we get it to upgrade too.
Travel. See you later.
Now, I will say I did think about doing Legion, but I don't know if they added Evoker as a class hall like all the other classes. So if they didn't do that, then there's no... Ooh, hold on. Clink. Says there's a quest out this way. Hold on. There we go. Level 16. Here in a minute, we might try a dungeon just to see how well... Like, I want to get to 20 before we try and do a dungeon. And then I'm also hoping that Devin gets on soon. I know he was rolling a DK. He wanted to do a blood DK. So we'll see if he has that done yet. Okay, they are downstairs somewhere. Who is it that wanted the wine? Oh man wanted it. Then we get a new quest from him. And then we come over here. Oh. Downstairs. I like how we're just able to waltz into a prison and talk to a guy. Because, like, let's be real. That would never happen. Alright. And now we get to go over here and start doing quests. It says I need to burn something. This grain needs to be burnt. I'm not seeing where is it, like these piles here? Oh, it's those bags. Okay. Speaking of Warcraft, I think it's 2 where you play as Arthas and you go through and you have to burn grain stores. Because that's how they're infecting people with the virus to make them undead. Okay. 7 of 8. We need one more. Will this one work, or did we already burn this one? Nope, done there. I'll be perfectly honest with you. There's a part of me that does not like having these one button builds capability. But at the same time, there's a part of me that's like sitting here going, for questing purposes, absolutely. Absolutely give me one button to push. You know what I mean? Nope, not good. Okay, now what do we need to take out? Harvest collectors, these guys. I thought it was something that we had to loot. That's why I was taking him out like I was. Come on. Ah, that one disappeared. And boom. Okay, that gives us haste, but we lose a little bit of crit. I'm okay with that. This, we lose both. Let's go here. Like, it says this is the one to go with. Especially, like, this one, if we needed money more, this is the best one to go with, but we need the gear, so swap that. We can sell our current gear. I'm not too worried about it. Okay. Ore cart collected. Oh, there we go. Requires cart release key. So I take it we gotta go find somebody down here who's got one? How about this Jacobs guy? Hey, look at that. Has a key. I wish the fire mage over on the pyromancer over on Ascension felt as strong as this class actually does. Because like this is at one point the pyromancer was able to look like this with one of its specs, and then they got rid of it. And it's like, why, man? This made you feel powerful. Couldn't do all the flying like this, but I feel like maybe they got rid of it because they didn't want any issues with Blizzard on that, so I don't know.
How are ya? Off with ya.
Upstairs. Now that they're properly outfitted. No, because we lose haste. This one, we at least get crit for it, so. And it upgraded to a blue, which is nice. Okay. Now that that's done, we can go down here and do that mission there. Let's go ahead and set the second point so that our Living Flame does more damage there. And then I want to pick up Eternity Surge. I'm hoping that gets put in our 1-bar rotation. Alright. Here we go. Into the mist. So I feel like the only time we need to be worried about using Living Flame, I mean, if I'm just going off of what the 1-button build is doing, is only when we don't have any stacks here. And our other skills are on cooldown. We need a boat swim, don't we? Boat swine, boat swim, whatever the heck. Is this a rare? Is that what this guy is, or... No. All I know is he's done. We probably needed to come take him out. There we go. We can come over here and get the... We got a guy behind us, too. Nice. Alright, so all those quests are now done. So now we can turn these in. That's actually still a really good staff. Yeah, that's a huge increase for us. I gotta go with it. Damage-wise, it's a huge increase for us. Oh, yep. Whoops. We went and took him out a little too soon. Oh, good. He respawned pretty quick, too. We would lose 1 stamina. We'd also lose 5 item levels, so no thank you there. That will be a huge increase for us. Thank you. Where does it say I need to go for the trident? Way over there. Alright. Well, guess what? Usually, like back the last time I played Northrend content, you couldn't fly out here until you were well past all these entry-level quests. So the fact that we can just run in and take out these guys is great. We did damage to everybody but the one attacking me. How fun. Let's get to where I can face the open sky first. I don't want to accidentally hit the roof. Oh, excuse me and these dang hiccups. Whee! Crash. By the way, everybody, I did update the merch list. Merch list has been updated. So, feel free to go check it out. I've added some new patterns, changed up the pricing a little bit. Whee! Oh, he was asleep. I was like, bruh. This is ridiculous. It didn't do anything. That's hilarious. But yeah, I spent the better part of 2 days working on it, so I hope you guys like at least the designs. I think they look pretty cool. I'm still adding more merch with the designs on it, but just thought I would throw that out there. Alright, so we're going to go up here next for our next quest line. Level 18. 2 more levels, and then we'll start doing dungeons. Picking up speed. What daily is this? Want you to gather 8 constant support or supplies in town. Okay, sure, why not? We gotta run through town anyway. So, might as well grab supplies while we're here. Ooh, there's another basket. I want to make sure I collect all these first before we go running off anywhere else. Because you only need 8 of them, so it's not a difficult quest to do repeatedly. And not that I really care to do the rep for this place, but... might as well do it for the extra XP. Well, you're down. Alright, so... okay, it's just multiple circles. Oh, if we could have been over there when that boat came in... I wonder how close we can get so we can use our AoEs on all these guys. $11 of 12. $12 of 12. Son of Kirk. Hold on. That's over this way anyway. Is it a turn in? Looks like it's a turn in. We'll fly by and see if it is. If it is, then we'll turn around and leave, but... it is. Alrighty. Ugh. Alright. Crit minus haste. Crit with no downsides. Oh, okay.
May your nets always be full. You have my attention. May your nets...
Okay. And then we need to go out there to get wisdom or whatever it is. Only downside to these dang quests is the fact that it requires you to go underwater. It's the only thing I don't like about them. Fixing it. Here we go. There we go. Sorry, I'm still trying to, like, eat, too, so. I apologize. Okay. All right. Quest complete. I'm kind of scared to do a dungeon because I know we're not going to be as powerful as we feel right now. Let's see. That's another staff with way better stats on it. We lose the versatility for crit. Crit is way more important. Oh, and it upgraded to a purple. Yeah, buddy. Love that. All right, little dude has a quest now.
I will hear you.
And he wants us to go where? Everything's a turn in, it looks like. So, next area is here. We're looking for Son of Karut. What the? Whee! Level 19. I'm curious. If I let it get all the way full... Nope, it still does fire breath. It won't do deep breath for whatever reason. Alright, there's all 7 of those. Let's go turn that in. We do have another quest right there, finding phylactery. We can take a 2 crit loss for some haste. Disintegrate deals more damage. Why not? I have no idea where I should be putting any of these points, by the way. Like, I looked at the trees, but I'll tell you, I did not write anything down. I did not take no pictures. So right now, I'm just kind of throwing points wherever I can throw points. You know what I mean? Nope, not there. Okay, it's over that way somewhere. Bloop. There we go. I'll tell you what, the AoE ability of this class is really starting to impress me. After coming from Ascension and not being able to, like, single target in Ascension is kind of a moot point. Because every class has some massive AoE skill, you know? And so being able to come here and having a class that is starting to feel like more AoE than single target. Like, yeah, I've got our primary ability. Okay, summon Lure the companion inside the temple city of and he will fight for your side for 1 minute. 5-minute cooldown. Do I need any of this stuff? No. Does not look like I need to fight any of this. We do need to be way below us. Bloop. And boop. Oh man, this is... Yeah, I think I'll ask Devin if we can go do, like, Mist of Pandaria. As much as I love Cataclysm, I would rather just do an area I know that we can go quickly get quests, do quests. So when he gets on, if he gets on tonight, I don't know if he will or won't. It just depends on what him and his wife are going to do and child once they get home from church. But if he does get on, then what I would really like to do is be like, hey man, let's go do, instead of Cataclysm, which is what we had picked, let's go do like Warlords of Draenor, or let's go do geez, what'd you call it? I was just talking to... Where did he go? Punk? But yeah, like, any other expansion, because the problem with Cataclysm, at least for the Alliance side, if we were Horde, we would get, like, Mount Hyjal, and Mount Hyjal is amazing and awesome and cool. But for whatever reason, we don't have access to Mount Hyjal. Unless Mount Hyjal is, like, one of those zones where you have to... be a certain level to get into, which wouldn't make sense with the way level scaling works. So it does say that I need to go into the sky. Buying some time. Okay, it's one floor above me. So I gotta go through the portal there in the middle. Isn't this where I needed to go? Level 19 Draenei Holy Paladin. Oh, well now it says let's just go over there. Okay. Gives us a ton of crit, but we lose the int, unfortunately. Chainsaw melee, a ranged attack to enter wrecking pains, during which your attacks will each grant 3 critical strike rating, stacking up to 10 times to an additional 30 crit strike. Expires after 20 seconds, or we could just grab a whole bunch of stats here minus haste. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the boots. I know trinkets are harder to get a hold of, but... High Priest Analyst Scroll... High Priest Inferior Scroll, and High Priest Talent Cost Scroll. Okay, looks like Devin and them are on Warzone, so... Might be a tad before they get to a spot where he can join over here, if at all. But we'll be streaming for a while tonight, so I'm not overly worried about it. I'll take that scroll, though, bud. Let me message him, let him know that I saw the message, which was an hour and 6 minutes ago. Oops. My bad, Dev, if you're watching. I just saw your message. I am so sorry. I know my phone was buzzing at me, but I just thought it was work stuff, if I'm being perfectly honest. I don't know what these globes are, but I'll break them all. It says it's above me now. Okay. Boom. Bye, bud. Okay, one more scroll to get. About to be level 20, which is great. Then we'll go try and queue for some dungeons and see how well this is really going to work. The ability to fly, man. This is just awesome. Too bad the Dracthyr can't be really a whole lot. Because if they could be a DK, I would highly recommend... Well, I don't know. Can they be DKs? I don't think they can. If they could, I would highly recommend Devin be a DK Dracthyr. Just because of the freaking flight mode that they get. Because this right here, I think, makes all the difference when questing. I think there's just that one entryway in there. I think that's actually below us. Go to the Temple City, find teleportation beneath the floating Scourge Citadel next in our. Use it to reach the top and help Dallas in there. Okay, I think we actually have to start from the bottom and teleport our way up here in order for the quest to actually progress. Also, the fact that I can do what I'm doing right here is amazing. Ah. Let's do this, bud. Grand Duke. Technically who he is. I like his swords, man. Let's go, Lich King. I'll take you right now, bud. We don't need no raid. Let's go. Whew, easy with the insults there. Let's see. That's a staff where we would lose a little bit of crit to gain some haste. This is a staff where we would gain... we'd lose all of our crit for some haste. I'd rather do this one here where we lose a little bit of crit to gain some haste versus all of our crit, so... Because crit and haste are important for us.
Don't leave me again. You want to fight for your country. They sent you here to die. Good day to you.
That's hilarious. She all pissed off at him. We click her, she's like, hi!
I know that look in your eye. I'm not going
Alright, so we're level 20, so once we finish this quest, we'll queue for a dungeon and see what we get. So there's this one right here, and then we've got these two turn-ins there. It says I'm done with this quest, though. Okay. So let's go fly, let's see, that's the closest one to fly to, and then we'll queue for a dungeon, see what we get. Under J? No. Where did they move the dungeon finder to? Oh. I didn't realize I was typing. We passed it. Aw. Why? Nope, that's auto run. You? Shift I? Control I? There we go. It's Control I for whatever reason. We're a DPS. So we can do random time walking dungeon for Warlords of Draenor, even though we're not doing Warlords of Draenor. We can do Wrath of the Lich King. We'll actually do Draenor just because. Might as well if we're going to get extra rep for it. But then we could do Heroic if we were higher level, specific dungeons. This is everything in Wrath of the Lich King. Really easy, straightforward dungeons. Okay. We're so good.
Hey, very good. Greetings. Very well then. Onward. Off and away.
Yo, look at that guy. Level 32 Alliance Dracthyr. He's got those cool little crystals above him. Look at his, like, outfit, though. Like, I like the color of his horns. I kind of really like the color scheme. Not a fan of the rings in the wings, because let's be honest, if you're trying to fly, you don't want holes in your wings. You don't want things that are going to weigh your wings down, but he's got the regular vampiresses instead of, like, us. We've got the claws so that we look more menacing. I do like their shoulder plates. Oh, they disappeared. I do like their shoulder plates. Question is if we go to a transmogger, like, how does it change our gear? Like, this look. And actually, I want to Does this give me anything? It does not. We'll put that down there. There we go. We'll see how well dungeon queues go for now. Says there is a quest. Oh, I was running the wrong direction. Ha! I feel dumb. It's not my fault you're a gnome. It's Lootbot! This feels so strong. We'll give it like 5 minutes or so. As far as the dungeon queue goes, before we just swap over to seeing if we can get other dungeon queues. I don't know why I'm attacking all this stuff. I really don't need to. But I'm kind of just trying to test out this one-button build since we've been one-shotting everything. And target and inject a dead... Okay. Got it. Okay. I see what I've been doing wrong here. Okay. Boom. I'm surprised these don't have a chance of dropping these parts that we need. That is a Doctor Who reference, by the way. Ultrasonic screwdriver. That's one thing I do really appreciate about Blizzard, is the fact that they go out of their way to make references to other content. So there is that, and I really do appreciate it. At some point, we'll go look at the tributes they did for, like Robin Williams, and some of the other tributes that you can still go see even today, for other people. If you watched any of my videos where we played a Tauren, there's the Make-A-Wish Foundation kit out there, and there's several more that you can go and look at, and it's really cool. There's a guy in the Panda starting zone that is based off of a guy who challenged himself to max level characters from just doing professions. So that's pretty cool too. Alright, we need 2 more of the stupid mechanomes. Now I need 1 more of the stupid mechanomes. Problem is, it says they can be freaking anywhere. I see one over there. There's one. Look, there's one all by his lonesome right here. Whee!
Interesting. Very well then. Huh? How are you? All right. Very good.
All right. We still have one more turn in.
Pleased to meet you. Off and away. You have a great day now.
Okay, 15 robots reprogrammed. So, like, these things here. I guess we have to take them out, and then we can reprogram them, maybe? Yep. So, since these things aren't doing a whole heck of a lot of damage to us, let's do this. Come here. Come here. I need to dismount. Come on. Downside is there's a stupid 5-second wait on all of them. Ah. Let's see. We actually are going to move that down here so that when we mount up, I can click it again to unmount. I want to grab you. Oh. What is this buff? Okay, I see the timer right there. We should have plenty of time to get all of these real quick. Alright, that's all of them. Whew. Oh. We have a level 80 in our party, a level 11, level 16, and another level 80. Jeez. There's no reason. We're gonna be able to waltz through this.
Can fly no closer. Destroy their false sun, that we may meet again in the shade. Do not believe your eyes.
Oh. Tank? There he is. Told you. Oh. Can I please get a loot bot? Hank, you don't need you don't need that healer. You don't need the druid. Like, let's go, bud. Don't worry, Heels. I got myself, bud. You're also level 12. I just realized that. How are you in a dungeon? Did they change what level the required ability to go do dungeons is? Is it 10 now? I tell you what, we're second in DPS. I'm kind of liking this. And all we're doing is pushing one button. Like... Boss fight! Ah! Have we gotten anything out of this? It doesn't look like it. Ugh. Ooh. What the heck? Why can't I? Thank you. Oh my gosh. I was struggle busting that. And Zahila died. But that's okay, because I can somewhat heal. Last boss of the dungeon. Waiting on the healer to catch up. When you have a level or 2 level 80s running through it, no problemo, man. Oh, we got the bag, which gives us a huge upgrade. Yeah, buddy. And same thing with the ring. Another huge upgrade. Yeah, we'll do more. Let's go. And that gave us 2 levels. I'll take it. If this tank wants to keep going, let's keep going, you know? Let's see. I want to do that so that Disintegrate does even more damage, and then we're going to go over here and pick up... We're going to grab probably 2 points there. I still need to go look and see where it says I need to put points. If I want to build this guy proper. Oh, so many health bars. Okay. We fall down, yeah? What? Why are people not coming? Druid! My hands are getting cold. A savage journey through time. I gotta do 5 dungeons. Yeah! The only time you'll see us in this entire dungeon be top DPS. First boss. Now, depending on how fast we kill him, we may not need to worry about the mechanics, but if I remember correctly, you have to stand on runes during this guy's fight. I may be thinking of a different... Hey, got another item. We'll lose the int, but we're gonna gain a little bit more health, crit, mastery not so great. Well, I mean, it's good, but I'd rather have crit haste instead of mastery, but it is what it is. Alright, here we go. Nope, nothing for us on that one. I feel like this DK is not trying at all. Because I'm in some cases surpassing him in DPS quite often. Or is it that I just do more damage than he? No, I hate this boss. Because he can eat somebody and spit them out somewhere. And then you have to really try and remember how to get the heck out of the water. We didn't have to worry about the inhale. So, no biggie there, everybody. Whew, my hands are getting toasty cold, or not toasty. They're getting frozen stiff. Cutscene. Oh. Bruh, I'm just trying to attack. Stop being a turd. No. Yes. Oh, someone died. No. Let's grab this one. Oh, they're leaving. Or at least the tank left. There went the DPS. I guess they didn't need to do anymore. Okay. Let's leave instance group. We need 3 more time walking dungeons. And then we've got some more quests we gotta do. Control I. There we go. We can queue for more dungeons. One more. I want to try something because, let's see, options, combat, press and hold casting. Allows the player to press and hold a keyboard hotkey to continuously cast a spell on an action bar without having to repeatedly press the button. This only supports keyboard hotkeys. Clicking a spell with the mouse will still cast the spell a single time. A targeting system that dynamically targets enemies based on where you're looking. Works alongside the standard targeting system. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that one. Empowered spell input, hold and release, press and tap. Sure. Self-cast. Okay. I don't feel like it's actually doing the press and hold thing. Okay, so where else do we have... Let's see, we've got the crafty stuff up over this way. Oh, there is a quest over this way, though. I'm confused. Okay. Alright, so that quest is now done. Says there's something else over here that we can do. Oh, the quest isn't done. There's one more left to do. Got it. Alright. Ooh, drop. Okay, and now we want to go up and over that way. Okay. I wonder if the press and hold technique doesn't really work with this guy because of the empowered spells. I just need one more box, y'all. There's the box. And here we go. Plant. Okay.
Good day. Is seeing you. Very good. You have a great
Okay. All of them are over there. Come on, fight me. Crafty's tools. Where would that be? There's something around here then that I can loot, I take it? There's a DK somewhere around here. Okay. I don't get it. I don't know where this quest is supposed to be. Oh, there's something over there. Okay, there's the tools. Way over there is something else, so we gotta fly. That's a horde building right there. Oh man, that's not good. Where's the overcharged capacitor? I don't see where I'm supposed to go for that. Alright. Let's head so that we can go turn this in, and then we'll look at the quest a little bit better. Let's see. Have you noticed we created an airstrip on the southern border of the Imaginary? Crafty says great. Old man has put me in charge of finding an creative solution to this situation. If we don't deal with it, so somewhere there's got to be that capacitor, but I'm not seeing that mark anywhere on the map. Am I seriously not wearing boots yet? No, the ones we have equipped are better. Jeez, some high-level dudes. 73, 80, 80, 50, and then us. Beard. Enough with the fear. Yeah, like I'm only pushing the one button, and it's not auto doing it. So I have a feeling that the ow. I have a feeling that the Evoker can't get it to do that because of our empowered spells and what have you. Well, seems like there's another Evoker in here. He's a healer, though. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to that one. Follow the group. I got slowed. Oh, there we go. Nope, I got slowed again. Feel like there's a skill or something that I'm missing for this rotation, to be honest with you. Boss is done. Woo! Yeah, we can skip the cinematic. It's fine. Eh, we didn't get anything from this boss. A couple other people did. I just noticed that dude's up there. What? That's hilarious. Alright, with this boss, it is dodge boulders. In Heroic, you have to worry about the boulders coming back at you. Oh. Okay, I guess it's in all of them? Oh, I didn't get nothing again, punks. They should have given me more stuff, man. Woo, dang. Yeah! Oh, got another item. We lose a little bit of crit. We lose a bunch of haste for some mastery, but it way increases our item level, so we'll go with it. That's good there. Yes. It's just these boots, man. Like, I'd rather keep the crit over haste, to be honest with you. Our crit is 18%. But our haste is only 8%. So we're still at... So we only lost 1%. Ew, gross, no. That's 73.75. That's 73.69. I mean, for the memes, that's haha, but no, we want this to go up because that means better chance of getting gear, I think, still. I don't remember. Oh. Soul Cleanser came on. And there we go. Okay. We still need to figure out where to get this overcharged capacitor. Is the overcharged capacitor, is that one of those things where you have to go to like an auction house to buy it, or like a vendor in town that's just not marked, maybe? hate quests that make you do that. I don't see it there. Let's empty out our bags. We're getting a little full here. That's a flight master. Nope. Nope. I don't know where to get this. Does anybody know where to get the capacitor, guys? I don't remember where to get the capacitor. Like, I have no bloody clue. Sorry, got me a quick bite. If any of you guys happen to know where the capacitor is, that would be awesome. So that we could complete this mission. Let's see. We'll Google it. Hold on. Oh, don't. There we go. YouTube was acting crazy. I was like, no, don't be crashing, please. Okay. Just a few more things. Quest. Capacitor. Location. Must be crafted by an engineer. Gosh dang it. I think we're gonna just... I think we're gonna abandon that. There's no reason for us to go to an auction house to buy it. I'm not an engineer, so... Abandon quest! Alright. Let's go there. Because why not? Level 26. We are absolutely flying through this. We need 2 more dungeons. I have a sinking suspicion that Devin may not be on tonight with us. Hopefully he can get on tomorrow with us. That would be nice. Yo, let's work for some Murlocs. Technically, this is a dude in a Murloc suit, which is funny. We can make it! Though I don't see what we're supposed to be seeing around here either. Is it this? Hmm. Is it above us somewhere? It says it's supposed to be right there. Also, I just realized we don't have a breath bar. I wish I could move faster in the water, though. Oh, there it is. I think. Come back here! That's not what I thought it was. Alright, now we can go turn this in. Who's trying to attack me? Huh! Float, float, darn you, to the tippy tippy top. Hate water stuff. Alright. Waterfin clams. This whole quest is gonna be underwater, isn't it? Am I able to see anything? I see egg clam here. Okay. We'll just slowly make our way to the bottom. Because I'll bet there's some at the bottom, but we can get some here too. It's crazy how close to 40 we are, and we're only 2.5 hours into playing. I'm sure there's faster ways. Like, if we were a healer or a tank, we could just sit in town and do literally nothing but queue for dungeons and level that way. But, like, come on, man. Really? Okay, we just need one more. There's one. And now we can leave. But yeah, I mean, if we were a tank or a healer, we could literally just sit in town and do nothing but queue for dungeons. But I feel like that's more boring to watch as a stream, is just somebody sitting in town, even if you're getting instant queues. You know what I mean? They're not really doing anything. Plus, it's been so long since I've done these kinds of dungeons. If we were doing classic dungeons, absolutely I could tank or heal, because I know those really, really well. You know? But Outside of that, no idea. There's level 27. Fire has a chance to flare up and explode again on a nearby target. Sure, why not? We'll do that. I don't care. There. Well, here. We just need 1 point, right? So grab that. Whatever. Sleepwalk. Disorient. No. Your healing done and healing received by 35%. Hover lasts for 2 more seconds. Tip the scales. Yeah, that's a 2-minute cooldown too. Okay. So now we got to go in here and fight the evil Murlocs, but I have a feeling we could do it over here. Hey. Tell you what, this does make me want to go back and try some of the other classes too. I don't know what we'll main yet, just because I don't know what's worth maining. But when Devin and I can figure out like a schedule to where I know we're gonna play together, I think it would be really neat for us to be able to. There's nobody in this cage. All right. I think it'd be really neat for us to figure out like, you know, oh, I'm gonna be a whatever, and I don't even care if we're both DPS or, you know, the only thing that will suck is if we're both tanks, or you know, try to both be healers. So, but I really look forward to being able to like hammer out a schedule, so to speak. So, we'll see. Okay. Now we just need to rescue the little peoples. We don't really need to take out anybody anymore, but it's worth it. XP is XP! I'm not seeing... Oh, there's a cage, but nobody's in it. And there's a cage with nobody in it. Here we go. Grab both of these quests. As long as they're not escort quests, we should be alright. I'm gonna be honest. Am I able to fly in here? Oh, that would have been dope. I should have jumped on that guy's mount. Because now I'm in combat. Ow! Yeah, I'm gonna sit here and see if you will be nice enough to res me, because that hurt. Alright, they're not gonna. Okay. On the plus side, we can now mount, though. We need to go train our mount. Oh, no, it says our mount speed's 100%. Okay. Well, that's less gold we gotta use. I like that. We lose one. Let's see. I see you got the itch for retail. Yes, Mango, I did. You know, I'll be perfectly honest, Mango. I thought about it long and hard for several days, and as much as I like Ascension, I couldn't keep hoping and waiting that COA was going to come out. And I just thought, if I'm going to play Bronzebeard, I might as well just come back to retail at that point. You know, uh-oh, stuck on a branch. The biggest difference between the two was simply the Mystic Enchants. So but yes, I'm back to retail. I'll tell you, the one thing I really, really miss, though, is loot bot. Ah! I got silenced. Can we stop silencing me, please? Ew, gross. Oh, that's because it's an offhand weapon. I was like, how is it a higher gear rating and worse for me? Oh, can't go up that hill. I'm not used to being able to blitz dungeons like this.
You can't flee the vine. They control us all. Fire.
Yeah, I'm starting to get the retail itch. Yeah, Lootbot is a game changer. The real mod. Yeah, no, 1000%. I wish I was like buddies with people at Blizzard, because I'd be like, hey, you want people to stop going to Ascension? WoW, here's how you do it. No, I don't want to lose that crit. Sorry, not happening. Here's what's crazy is I remember these dungeons. I just don't remember these dungeons, if that makes sense. But yeah, no, I'm wanting to try every class to see which one I like the best for DPS. This is supposed to be a really good spec to run, class and spec to run, for when I'm playing duo with my friend Devin. But honestly, I think we could legitimately do any of them. He's wanting to do a Blood DK, and from everything I've read, is this build right here, because of the self-healing and like actual healing it can do, is a good supplement to go with the DK, which can self-heal. We didn't get anything from that boss, but that's fine. Alright, nope, everybody left, so we're gonna leave. And then we will just queue for another. Open up our bag, see if we get anything good. Whoa! Massive increase. That didn't do... We lose two... Yeah, if this had more haste on it, I guess, to where our haste rating would go up, I would be like, okay, let's go with it. 5.29... Yeah, it's... If it was closer to a full percentage, I would agree, but... And only getting a 20... What was that? A 26? 25 or 0.25 increase on there. Like, we need to upgrade these and our back piece. That is what we really need right now. Okay, so we had a quest this way. Mage is always goated. Yeah. Decline invite. I don't care, to be honest. Right now, I'm not looking for, like, a guild, because I would be... I feel like I'm obligated to do things in a guild right now, so I don't really want to... I don't want to feel like I'm being pressured into doing, like, raids and stuff. We can always do Raid Finder, which is great for this. Escape from the... Okay, we gotta redo this. That was a, an escort quest. I'm not worried about escort quests, if I'm being honest. I see that, like, if I wanted to go a healer, apparently the best duo party healer right now is Discipline Priest. Because apparently that thing is tanky as all get out and can do crap tons of damage on top of healing. Alright, so we've got 2 quests to go turn in over there. Let's go do that. This is what I like, though, about the Dracthyr. Yeah, no. Versatility is just meh for this build, honestly. This will give us crit, so we can take that and get rid of the mastery from the 48 ring. I'm like right on top of this dude, and it's like, you need to be closer. Let's see here. We need Orca Blubber. Come here, other Orca. And yoink. Jeez, that Orca is like a bazillion miles away. What is this one? Is this something I gotta do down here? I don't think so. That's who I need. He was a big, big boy. Legit, that thing is huge. Alright. We'll just wait till it comes back. Could you imagine if there was mana storms in regular World of Warcraft? So you could just solo? Hi, bud. Oh, and he gave me a blower. Nice. Okay. We'll accept that. We're actually getting quite a few quests here. If I'd say level 30, 3 hours in. We started at 14. So there's a quest there. Okay. And we just need one more for the Savage Journey Through Time to get this one. Plus all the extra XP on that, so... Oh. Oh, who are you? Oh, there's the escort quest. It's back up. We might do it on our way out of here. See, I actually like the fact that we feel incredibly strong right now. I was a little worried going a spellcaster was going to be kind of difficult as a soloist, but I feel like we're doing decent enough damage that it's okay. Dang, so far we've gotten a different dungeon every time. Ooh, Demon Hunter tank this time. Look at these levels. Why are they doing norms? Is it just because it's time walking? Is there no... Does time walking not go heroic? Or do they get the same quest I do and it's just easier and faster to do norm to get the quest completion? I love that skin for the druid. What are you? A night elf? That's wicked armor right there. I love the wolf. Awesome job, Hunter. And then we've got another druid. So we've got two... No, we only have one druid. We've got a warrior, a hunter, a druid, a night elf, and then me. Ooh, who just went offline? The tank just went offline. I hope that's not true. Okay, no, he was watching cutscene. Ah! My eye itches.
As for you, I think it is fitting that one of my tools dispatches the others.
Who assaults the holy oculi? I will strike you down.
We gonna get him before he gets his, Yep, sure did. Dang, no gear. What? I'll be honest, part of the reason I picked the Dracthyr was because of the Pyromancer from Ascension. I really wanted to come back to playing a dragon. It was the last class I played. Before I stopped playing retail, so. But instead of just jumping straight into a level 70, I wanted to really come back and see things from the perspective of a new player. So, like, you'll see I'm not wearing any account-bound gear. I'm not using one of my higher-level characters. I don't even have professions yet. Ooh. This is a one-handed weapon, though. Ugh. We'll hold on to it in case we can get a good offhand.
The barrier protecting
Tank, just go, man. The fact I can just be a dragon is so cool, man. That was fast. Noink. I remember these fights being so much more difficult. The last time I had to do these fights, man. It was rough. And then we're gonna go to this one here. Oh, there we go. That was the last one, so now we're gonna end on the platform where he's at. After we go around in circles 8,000 times. Whee! We'll take it. Where's the
This is not enough to thank you for your actions,
Loot rolls? Why do we all of a sudden have a loot roll?
Now we can rebuild. We must rebuild.
How do I...
We will never allow our souls to fall to the Legion. You have done more than you know. Our people can never thank you enough.
They're saying need on that? Good, I'm gonna say need on it too. Oh, he won. Dang, I rolled a 10? Gross. I have no idea how to get there. Because we gotta go to Storm... Let's see. Take the boat from... We gotta go to Stormwind. And then Storm Shield. For the Shimmering Crystal. And then we can do the escort quest since it's back. And we'll figure out how to get to Storm Shield real fast. Come on. Let's do this stupid escort quest. Come on. This is my problem with escort quests. Why do all escort quests have to move so stupid slow? I don't get it. Like, it's the dumbest thing ever. We're about to hit level 32. We should probably start looking at actual builds. You know? So, I had hoped that Devin would have been on by now. But I guess... I don't know if they're still playing or he just got too tired or... What's up, you know? But... What is this? Blessing of the Bronze. Instant... I mean, thankfully we don't have to go that far. But still, I mean, this dude is so slow. If it was Devin and I doing this quest, man, one of us would just book it through and annihilate everything. How far do we gotta escort this dude? Okay, it's 15 seconds. We threats of time, reducing the cooldown of major movement abilities of all party members by 50% for 1 hour. Am I finally done escorting your dumb butt? Come on. Either let's keep moving, or tell me I'm done escorting, cause this be ridiculous, my guy. Level 32. Once we turn these in, like, look at this. If we were able to turn all this in, that's easily one full quest. Can I be done escorting you now, please? Alright, well, he disappeared, so... That's a dagger. I don't think we can dual wield, can we? I don't think we can dual wield, but it also upgraded too. Let's equip that. It says equipped with an offhand. What offhand is it saying I can do? It's like, watch. It says there, and then it says equipped with time warped offhand called Interloper's Mossy Skull. Oh, we do have an offhand. Okay, dope. Alright, equip you, equip you. And that's worse. So that can now be sold. This can now be sold. Alright. Let's get back over here. Let's go to Stormwind City. Let's try and get these two turned in and see what happens there. But, like, I'm half tempted to start trying, like, probably off camera, to be honest, but go back and try some of the other classes. Just for giggles, you know? Second wind, reach within for untapped reserves and instantly regenerate a charge of your spiral forward a great distance, increasing speed. Okay, we gotta wait for the boat. Even though there's a boat right there. While we wait for the boat, let's go look up a build here. Evoker build. World of Warcraft. Look at that. Number 1 search. We'll go to Icy Veins. That's where I used to go for builds all the time. Okay. Am I able to reset everything? Okay, can't reset those. Alright, so it says go here. 2 points here. Got it. So they go here, and then they pick up this one and this one. They pick up this. They only put... oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. And then 2 points here. One... got to put 1 point there and 1 point there. And that's everything they get on that top... Oh, wait, no. Then they got 2 points here in active... So next level, we can put a point in. We're going to put a point in here, and then we'll put a point there. Oh, we got 2 points over here to use. Scroll down, open up that view. So they don't put anything in volatile. Got it. They go with ruby embers here. They go with Inner Radiance. And Dragon Rage. Oh, that... Not what I was trying to do. Okay. Just always show messages. Because I feel like my chat box is not working properly. So that you guys can see when people are talking to me. But I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I mean, if we start getting a lot of chats and I can see that it works, then I can always blip it off. But for whatever reason, it feels like sometimes it just does not like to work properly. Take the boat from Stormwind. What? That's Darnassus. Boat to the waking shores of the Dragon Isles. Boat to Barlos Harbor. So the question is... How do we get to Storm Shield? Enter the Wizard's Sanctum. Okay, I know where that is. Oh, oh, massive lag. Holy cow. Woo, that was insane. I like it because we had infinite speed there, but that was something else. All right, we're in the Wizard's Sanctum. So we're looking for the portal to Storm Shield. That's Founder's Point. Baldraken. Portal to Oribos. Caverns of Time. Portal to Founder's Point. Crystal Song Forest. That's going to be Shatarath, Caverns of Time, the Exodar. Take the portal from Wizard's Sanctum to Ashran. Is there more portals this way? Maybe? Hello? There are more portals. Alright. That is to Belameth. And then, is there one over this way? Ashran, there we go. That is where I'm trying to go, bud. Let's get these quests turned in. Need to keep that, getting that charged up. Okay. Then we gotta go over there. Are we able to fly here? I know at one point you couldn't. Oh, there we go.
Great to meet ya. Be good. Watch your back. Up with ya. Keep your feet on the ground.
Ooh. That's a huge upgrade. Nice. So we've got a trinket that needs to be replaced. We've got wrists that need to be replaced, a back that needs to be replaced, belt, pants, and we're good there. Technically. Alright, now the question is can I see, where did I set my hearth to? Is it... that's not good. That's the Forbidden Reach. Yeah, I think we can just take, yeah, Portal to Stormwind. Okay. Alright, let's go take that boat back over. And then, I'm gonna be honest, y'all, it's getting late, and I stayed up way too late last night playing with Dev. But we will be back, let's see, tomorrow's Thursday. I'm not 100% sure if I'll be on tomorrow. Oh my god, what is with this random lag all of a sudden? No, boat, come back! No, fly, come on. Get on the boat. Woo-hoo-hoo! I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow, to be honest with you guys. It really just boils down to if I've got nothing else going on, or if Devin's not going to be on for us to play some stuff together, then yeah, I'll probably stream some tomorrow. Just know that Thursdays are typically my days where I do other stuff, either hang out with the fam or just relax or whatever. But yeah, so it really just it depends on what's going on tomorrow. Shorted got offline. No. But yeah, I mean we'll continue on. Let's see. Can we take out a couple things just to hit 33 so that we can have a massive jump in levels today? And once we hit 40, I'm going to use this guy to unlock the other classes. Or, not classes, races. Let's see. We're at 94%. That. Let's go here so we can just turn that in. Because that will 100% level us up and give us a point to start tomorrow. Should be coming up on it now. That should have. There we go. I like how they all have a chance to drop the stupid stuff, but they're not. Okay. That's where I'll call it for the day. We got to level 33. I don't remember where else we were supposed to put a point. Hold on. Yeah, I know we're man attacked. Boom. There we go. It says we can put one there, or we can put one here. Essence burst stacks twice. Okay. I like that idea. Okay. This is where we will end for today, guys. I appreciate everybody watching. If you are not subscribed to the channel and you would like to see more content of me leveling stuff, please subscribe to the channel. It's the best way to see when I go live. Typically when I go live, it's for about 2 hours. So hit me up. Follow me there. If there's a class or race that you want to see me play, leave that in the comment section. I read all the comments, guys. I'd love to know what you guys want to see. But yeah, so I will catch you guys in the next one. Like I said, I don't know about tomorrow, but definitely Saturday, definitely. And then we'll be back to our normal rotation on Sunday. But Friday and Saturday will probably be all day streams now that we have regular World of Warcraft to be playing. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hey, Mango, thanks for stopping by. Love to see you in chat, boss. But yeah, we will definitely catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe out there, and as always, stay legendary. Peace out.